Well, guys, how's it going? So, yeah, just got back from getting another stinking round bale. We didn't go back that one night like we were supposed to before that inch and a half of rain hit. So, but we're gonna probably try to grab another one tomorrow or something because he's busy moving hay again, and he's got cattle that he's got to start moving too. So getting them on the pasture because he's running out of hay too, just like we're literally out, So, but this should tie him over, I think now, or us over until whenever. We have the cows on the little rental piece right now. It's just one of those years where it seems like it's not really doing much good. So, but yeah. So I picked up. My books finally came for the tractors, and no clue if they're really gonna do me too much good because I haven't really looked through all of them yet. Well, I only got two, but so I'll show you the books, but I don't know how good they'll be because they still don't have what I freaking need, unfortunately. At least for the 15 anyway. So, so the first book I got here is for the little A, and this is the book for that tractor. Now this book is used, but it's actually in better shape than the other one. This is actually in much better shape. So, but don't know if it'll have everything. I haven't even really even gone through this to see what this book had. So, but pretty much covers, well, what you think you need. I don't know. So like I said, I haven't really gone through this book yet. I just bought it and just put it on my counter because I knew I was going to make a video on it anyway. So, but then we had to go and get a round bale. So, but I'll look through the A book a little bit better. But it should have, probably won't have everything, but it should have, I guess, enough, if you had to do something, you could, but this book covers all the super and non-super letter series tractors. So, so you got your A, B, C's, MTAs, MTAD, the 4, the 9, the 6, you got the MD, the D9, Cub prior to 1957. You guys saw that on the book, obviously, the cover. So, but, and then they got the only nice thing about these books is that they actually have I don't want to call it like a cheat sheet, but it's just kind of lets you know what all the other books are for the other tractors. So like if you need something for a 400, then you would want an IH10. This is a IH8. So this is from INT. I don't know exactly how good these books are, but the young guy says he's got blue ribbon. Well, the only blue ribbon book that I have is for the 15, and that's on the engine. So, but I think actual blue ribbon books cost a little bit more, but maybe that's what I should just be sticking with, I guess. So, I don't know, but this book, like I said, I'll have to look through it, see what it has. Probably won't have everything because just, I don't know. I think you'd have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in books to just, you know, figure out which one you want. So this book actually, like I said, was used, but it's in much better shape than the other one. So now the book for the 1586 is brand new. This is an IH 202. But the problem is, if you get the IH 10 or 202, it covers all your 66 series tractors, 554 or 544, 656, 666, 686, 784, 884, 1466, 1568, 1486, 1566, 1568, 1586, which is why I got it. Hydro 70, Hydro 84, Hydro 86, Hydro 100, Hydro 186, and then same thing for the gas models. So the only problem with this book here is this really is only for the 1486 and the 1586. So if you needed something for a 1086 or smaller, if you're dealing with an 86 series tractor, you would have to get, where the hell is it now? That'd be the next size down. Should be right here somewhere. How am I not seeing it? Yeah. So you'd have to get the IH 203. I don't know why they just didn't put. I mean, I don't understand this. And the young guy actually looked at this book. This is the book for the 1586. And he says that when he glanced through it, because we're trying to find the pages for the back of the tractor, this still doesn't cover it. It doesn't do me any good there now. So it does give me a little bit more information than my other book did, but this book doesn't. Oh, get out of here, birdie. Got a bird trying to come in already. Apparently this book doesn't really talk about the 3-point hitch, which I think it, I'm pretty sure that it did, but I have a book that talks about it. But the thing is that we cannot find in the book dealing with the part that I need to deal with. So again, this was a waste of freaking time because it's not in here. And he says that when he looked through this book, he says that's all over the place. They bounce from one track to the next. It's not like, you know, it's just not in order like it should be to make it sense. It's kind of jumping back and forth between all the tractors. Now, pretty much all these tractors will share similar parts, but I don't know. I'm never going to win, I don't think. I'm going to have to keep buying stinking books and just never ever really get anywhere. So, but I don't know. That's just the way it's going to be, I guess. But he did find his book. So if he thinks of it tomorrow, we got to go back tomorrow. I'm just going to get a picture of his and then just, you know, then I know what book I'm dealing with. Now, he says his was a Blue Ribbon brand book, which I have a Blue Ribbon, but that's just strictly on the engine, so there's nothing else. But I still feel like this book, anyways, is covering things that my other books don't have. I have, like I said, I got another book that's on these tractors, and it's not even a shop book, it's like a repair book, so I don't know, but I just don't know. So, got a cat running over here. So, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like there is more information in here than even my other books. But I also kind of feel like I'm missing stuff. You know, like this book should be like, I don't know, 4 inches thick. You know, like it's not covering everything, and that's what I don't like about pictures online, because some people don't show how thick the book really is. Now, like on the A, he showed how thick the book was because he took a side picture of it. I was like, well, it's a small tractor, so it's probably not going to have that much to go off of. There's not much there to repair on them anyway, compared to a much larger frame tractor. So, I figured this would be more understandable, whereas this should have been really thick. See, the other books that I have actually are thick, but they're still missing information that I need. So, but the only thing is obviously these, you can see it in here too. There's no part numbers, but that wouldn't really be the end of the world, because I could just go on Case IH's website, I suppose, and try to find them that way. Like, it helps, but once again, this book doesn't help me as much as I thought. There is more to it. Like, it does talk about things that my other books don't talk about, like the turbocharger for a 6-cylinder model tractor, or tractors that have a 6-cylinder engine. Well, it shows here how you can test the turbo and how to reassemble it, and it even shows here how you can tear down the injectors and replace. Instead of replacing the whole injector, you could just replace, a certain part, which nobody really does that nowadays anyway. They just replace the whole damn thing and call it day done. But back in the day, you literally could rebuild just the part that was broken. So if you had a broken injector, let's say, well, what is this, number 8? Well, that says turbine housing, but well, actually, what is this one here? Well, if you wanted to replace, I'm trying to figure out which one here would be good. What is that one? Well, if you just wanted to replace anything, I guess, really. I thought there was a nozzle in here, but I don't. You think number 8 would be a nozzle? But that says or no, wait a minute. That's not right. Here, right here. Okay. Number, what the hell is this again? Number 8. Here. Okay, so in this book, number 8 is, they just call it the nozzle. Okay, I was looking at the actual turbo, I wasn't looking at the injector. So if you just wanted to replace the nozzle in your injectors, you could do it. Back in the day, you could do it, but now, not so much. People just want to replace the whole entire injector and be done with it. And that's what I'd probably do too, but my books that I have currently didn't talk about actually rebuilding the injector. You had to, I think it did in the book for the engine. I think it would talk about that, but I've never really looked into it because I've never had to actually replace a injector. But there is a part that I had to replace that had to do with the injector, but I don't know if I have that part anymore. I think I have a spare part, but I don't know what I did with it, so I'm sure it's still downstairs somewhere in a bag. But so, I mean, there is more in this book but unfortunately it's not what I need. So kind of pisses me off, but I guess, you know, whatever. I really got to get a cabinet of some kind, because usually when it comes to books like this, I'll leave them in the corner of my computer desk. But man, I'm running out of freaking room because I got so many books for other stuff there, and I'm just simply running out of room. So I would like to put them downstairs, you know, like in a cabinet there. But man, that freaking moisture, you know, like I'm afraid it would get to the damn books and wreck them. So, but and it shows in here for if your tractor has 4-wheel drive, you know, or front axle exists, or it has the front axle. Whatever, this is 4-wheel drive, I guess. So talks about how to fix that, you know, and yada yada yada. So but yeah, he says it's kind of all over the board too. It's not really in one place. But he said too that pretty much all these tractors that are on this list, which now doesn't show on this book, which is kind of, well, it does there, but yeah, he just said that it's just all over the place. It's not really even, you know, it's just not where it's not how it should be, I guess. But his books are way different than mine. I don't know. Maybe Blue Ribbon. I don't know. Maybe Blue Ribbons are just better. I don't know. I mean, the problem is though is that book for the 15 was a $30 book compared to that book only cost me like $6, but then there was $4 for shipping. So, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. So, but got a cat over here too. But yeah, it's a little bit of a disappointment because I don't know whenever I'm going to get this 15 fixed. It's just I was hoping that book would have what I wanted. But what's so stupid too is that it shows taking the axle housing off. But I think my other book kind of shows that too. And it's so stupid because technically that book is thicker than this. So, but that book shows the, you know, like the cab and everything. This book doesn't talk about the cab. This was supposed to be more for like parts of the engine, and then, well, I guess the engine and the transmission, and you think it would just talk about all that, you know, like the mechanical sides of everything, but so is my other book. But and it shows the 3-point hitch that it shows how you can take the 3-point off and disassemble it and whatever, you know, for repairs or maintenance or whatever, right? So, but apparently this book doesn't have it, but I did see something in there for a 3-point, but I don't remember now where it was at. So, yeah, I didn't win again, but I don't know what books to get because, you know, you need 50,000 books to do one simple job. And you shouldn't. You should just need one damn book. One book should cover everything. You know. Get out of here, cat. I see the neighbors finally got their mower fixed. But, yeah. So. But yeah, it's frustrating. But, I mean, it's not a total waste of money, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for either. It's giving me some information on other stuff that my other books don't cover. So it's not a total loss, but I don't know. But if I can get a hold of the Young Guys Blue Ribbon book, I don't know. I don't remember. I know I have a Blue Ribbon book, but I don't remember if they have like a part number. See, like for these books, because these are I and T, but you know, it's IH 202 and you have an IH 8. So basically, like these parts or these books have their own item number, right, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't remember if the Blue Ribbon books have them. So if I can look at his book, get like a model number off of it, well, then I probably could go find it online. Obviously, I can find these books online. All these books here come from eBay. I know some people say that you can find good used stuff on eBay, and you can. You just have to know you just got to know where to look, you know. But it's kind of just it's not a huge disappointment, but it's enough to kind of piss me off. So now basically I have to turn around and order another whole book. And I can't do that now until after payday. So I hope that the Young Guy will remember and I can look at his book and then just take a picture of even just the front cover is really all I would need too, if it had a item number on it. I know it's a Blue Ribbon because obviously that's what he said. And like I said, I have a Blue Ribbon book, but it's on the engine. So I'm not really too concerned about it talking about injectors and engine related stuff in this book, because I have one that's just dedicated to the engine. How I ever come across it, I don't know, but I did. Ooh. Hit a hard stick that time. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. But I just don't like how, like, I don't know if INT, I know they have a website. Yeah. itshopmanuals.com. That's their website. I gotta go on there and figure out what the frick is going on, because I really just want a book that's just strictly dedicated to 86 series tractors. This kind of bounces all over the board. This talks about other model tractors that I'm never going to own, even though, from what the Young Guy says, those tractors that are on the list can share these parts. I don't really give a shit. I just want a book for an 86 series tractor. 886, 986, 1086, 14, 15. I don't need a book even for a 1566 or 66 series. You know. So I want to go on their website and see what the hell they got floating around. But like I said, if you wanted a book for a 1086 or smaller, you got to get a completely different freaking book, which is ridiculous, I think. So, but I don't know, you know. I'm kind of just getting kind of sick and tired of looking for books all the time. It's just like, I don't know how many. I mean, for the 1586, I have books that are just they're literally just dedicated to the 15. That's the one that's got the cab and everything in it. And then I have the operator's book. And that's, again, for all 86 series tractors. It's got nothing to do with anything else. It's just all 86 series. 186s, 986s, 1086s, 1586s. Like, it's got everything for just that tractor model. It doesn't, nothing else. So I don't give a shit about a 544 or a fucking whatever, or even a 1268. I don't care about them. I don't own one, so I don't really give a damn. Yes, they technically are sisters, you know, they are technically twins of each other. But do I care? Not at all. So, like, I don't know why they have to separate them like that. I don't really care about that, but, so I don't think I honestly don't know if I recommend INT. I don't know. I know some people say they're good books and everything. And they are. Like, you can look at stuff and it's well... Like, even right here, I just randomly come across this page. What is this? What is this page about? Pistons. Pistons, sleeves, and rings. So it shows here basically how you can test a piston for how much, how wore out it is. Okay, that's useful actually, because my other books don't cover that. So, but, whatever. It's just, it is what it is, I guess. So, unfortunately, I still got to shop around, try to find more books. And I'm not going to go buy this exact same book again, but the ones for the 1086 and smaller, it'd be just a twin to this. So, but he says too, what's different? Well, I can tell this too, is that because he keeps thinking that that the superstructure is the bottom half of the tractor. So basically the transmission and the 3-point and everything that's underneath the cab. In my books, the other books that I have, the superstructure is the cab. So basically everything above the transmission. So I don't know if the Blue Ribbon books are kind of like opposites or what, but because I know a long time ago he was telling me what to look through, and I was going through my other books. He said, "Oh, you got to go under the superstructure." But in my book, the superstructures is everything above the transmission. So cab, So I don't know. I don't know if Blue Ribbon just has a different design or different way of explaining things. But obviously all the books I have are all freaking just confusing as shit. All you could really do is, I guess in my case, this is what I'm going to have to fucking do, is find a Blue Ribbon book, exactly a copy of his online, and then compare it to this book. See if there's anything missing out of this book compared to that book, see what's missing out of that book to this book and my other books. And then if this book is missing a lot of stuff, I don't think these books are any good then, which is sad because they're fucking $30. But we really should only have one book, not 20. I don't know what's so damn hard about that. So, and then like I said, now for the A, I don't know if that's a true size of even a original. This is not a original. I don't think this is original. Like, I don't think INT was even out at the time. I think this is a company that's just basically reprinting these from a original book, but they're rebranding it under INT. So to find an actual true original Farmall book is, he might get lucky and find one, but it's also going to be very slim too. So, but you guys got to remember too, these are shop books. These are not, I guess, like technically homeowner style books. These are more or less for, I guess, apparently if you are in a shop, and you work on these tractors for a living. So, but I figured, okay, it's a shop book. Maybe it would have more information than what even a regular book would have. And that's what you would think, considering this is for a shop. I'm still going to go through these. I still have to, study these books a little bit. But, even for the young guy, he was looking through this and he was just all kinds of confused because everything's all not where it should be. So, I don't know. But I don't have, I don't know. So, hopefully he freaking remembers to pull out his book. Even if I can just take a screenshot of it, well then I'll know what the fuck I'm looking for. I hate buying books and then they're actually useless. This book might actually become useless if I have to buy a Blue Ribbon book and it has all this plus more. And it happens to have what my other books have. But I don't know. I mean, these feel like a good quality book, but I feel like it's missing some stuff. That's for sure. But I don't know. To me, you would think that a shop book would have everything, including the cab. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't really know what the hell I'm looking for. I'm just going off of what the young guy tells me, because in a way I trust him way more than myself, because he's got a 1086, and even before he owned a 1086, well, then he had a 806 and a few other tractors along the way. But even before he got into cattle ranching, he worked at a International Harvester dealer. So when they actually were a dealer, now they're just Case IH. So, but back in those days when he was younger, International was actually their own thing. So he knows these tractors like the back of his hand. He could tear his 1086 apart and put it back together blindfolded. Whereas a person like me, I never could do that. I have to have books or people that know what the fuck they're doing. And it would be nice to become smart enough to where you can tear a tractor apart and not have to have a book. So, but I think the true best way, I know there's a lot of young people out there too that are interested in learning how to fix tractors. Maybe they want to become a mechanic, or something at a shop. And that's all fine and dandy, but of course you need to know what the fuck you're doing. So that's where the older people come into play, but if you wanted to learn this on your own time, people have always said to get yourself a really old tractor. So like a Farmall A. These tractors are so bloody simple that anybody could do it. And if you think about it, it's technically true, because there's very little shit on these tractors. Compared to my 1586, there's way more shit. Because you got a cab, you got air conditioning, heat, a big diesel engine compared to a little gas engine, So, but they always say that if you want to, some people even say to start with small engines, like, maybe on a trimmer, buy like an old junk trimmer and just tear the engine apart and rebuild it, And if you break it, you break it. That's how you learn shit, right? So, but I don't know. So, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm still going to have to turn around and go buy another book again. It's actually going to be kind of irritating. I don't even know if I want to even... As of right now, I'm irritated, so I don't want to fix nothing on it. But that's just because I don't know what books to get, because I need like 20 million books to do one job. So, I don't own any books on the Farmall Super A, so this will come into play. But I got at least 3 books already on just the 15 alone. So now I'm on my 4th one. So, and it still doesn't have much of anything that I need for what I'm dealing with right now. Anyway, it has everything else, but freaking crying out loud! It's like, how many more books do I have to buy before this is going to be okay? Enough is enough. I have everything I need. So, but I don't know. So, all we can do is just wait and see, I guess. Hopefully he'll remember to pull his book out, and so I can look at it and see if I can find it online. But yeah, I'm really getting tired of having to buy books all the time. But what do you do? So that's all we can do for now. Just add them to the freaking collection, I guess, and see what's going on. So, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens, I guess. And I almost might just be better off trying to go on. I don't know if I could find this stuff online or not. I don't know if you could go through Case IH on their website and try to find the parts that way instead of screwing around. But I like to have books too, you know, because then you can look at them kind of just whenever, you know, or if you need a quick glimpse at something, well, then you have it here. So, but I don't know. So, yeah, I just can't believe it, you know, but it is what it is. I mean, shit happens, I guess, but I'm just getting kind of irritated. So, I don't know. We'll just take it one day at a time, I guess, and try to find his book and take a picture of it and then see if I can find it online. Then I probably shouldn't need any more after that, but then I'll need some for the A, I suppose, because I don't know if that'll be enough even. So, but I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, but at some point I want to. I don't know if it'll be in. I don't know. It might be in August. I don't really know for sure yet. I haven't decided too much of what I'm going to do. I don't like to jump too far ahead, I guess, and you know, getting stuff. But I want to get the hydraulic. Man, he keeps hitting a lot of sticks. No wonder why your mower breaks all the time, bud. But I want to try to get the hydraulic press here. I think that's like, well, I suppose with shipping and tax and whatever, it'll probably be about $300 when all said and done. It's nothing fancy. I don't need a fancy one here, but I do need one here in the shop because at some point I would like to try to work on Big Red's ball joints. I got to get this going too because I need this. It's been very hard not having him. So, and the only reason why I can't drive him is because, well, the charging system took a crap and batteries don't last because they're such small batteries to begin with. So, but I figured if I could get the ball joints replaced on them, do all four, and then I think I might want to attempt maybe fixing the exhaust system. I think it just needs a whole new thing there. Reuse the muffler and then valve cover gasket. Fix that, and then that will be pretty much everything that I can do. The charging system, that's going to have to be done at the repair shop because that's going to be just too big of a job. I don't think even I could do that. So, but I got to get things going. I got to get other projects done, and I need this machine. Of course, I need my 15 too, but I don't know. It's actually easier. I don't know. Well, Polaris and John Deere have always been easier. It's always easy to find parts for the most part. Polaris has been, sometimes they've been kind of a pain in the ass, but for the most part, they're pretty good too. John Deere's actually been pretty good. I've had no trouble finding parts, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I can't fix everything in 1 year. So, I guess just depending on what goes on, the 15 probably won't get fixed until next year. Or at least, maybe we could fix the hydraulic leak this year. I don't know, but to obviously get a brand new tire put on it, that's pretty much done. That's not going to happen. It's just, you know, because I need to just focus on one thing at a time. And then I got stuff at the house too that's, you know, crapping out and needs to be fixed as well. So, but I don't know. So, but I guess that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to take off. Just want to let you guys know what was going on. And so, got my books. Not sure if they'll be much use to me, but it's got some information on it. This I have to study, because I don't know what's in here compared to anything else, because I don't own anything for the A. So, study that, and yeah. But I think it did show something in there for carburetor, or for the, yeah, right here, I got lucky and found that. For the fuel shut off. So it kind of shows there what you need. So like number 4, where the hell's number 4 at in this stupid book? Where the hell's number 4? That's stupid. Where the hell did that go through? Now, it's supposed to be a gasket, I guess, but yeah, a gasket. Okay, well, you probably could go on, I suppose, K-Tice's website. Maybe they would have something there, and they would be able to give you part numbers. But at least you could kind of figure it out, like what you actually need, and then go on the website and figure it out the rest of the way. So, but yeah, whatever. Alright, guys, I'm going to take off. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I did get the books, but I don't know if they're going to be all that much useful. They got some things in them that will help, but not sure if it'll be enough. So I will be on the hunt for another book come payday. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess I have a good day and stuff. So I am. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.